Hey, welcome back to Mandy's Planet. Today I am making Pennsylvania Dutch dinner. So we have some cream of celery soup, red skin potatoes, some ground beef, and the ground beef is very lean, 96% lean, 4% fat. And then some of our seasonings, we're going to have garlic powder, minced onion, and paprika. And of course, sea salt. So let's get started. First step is I already washed my red skin potatoes, and then I'm going to start cutting them up. And here I've already cut one potato, and this is about how thick I'm going to cut all of my potatoes up. And as you see, I got my skillet ready, and I'm just going to toss my cut up red skin potatoes right into the skillet. So here I'm just showing you how I cut up my potato. I'm actually using a knife that my grandfather gave me over Thanksgiving. It cuts very well. It's nice and sharp. So here we have the potatoes ready to go on the stove. I put a half a stick of butter in, and I'm going to start adding in my spices. So we're going to start with paprika. Minced onion. Garlic powder, and sea salt. So by the way guys, today is my mom's birthday, and I am going to be serving her this for dinner. I usually only cook for me and my husband, but you know, do a nice treat for your mom every now and then, you know, especially on her birthday, Mother's Day, things like that. So hopefully she's gonna like it. Okay, so here I am just kind of chopping up that butter a little bit to get it distributed throughout the skillet. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and get this stirred up nicely. Get all that butter stirred around, all the seasoning stirred around. So let's get ready to check this out. Take that lid off. Looks so good. So I am going to keep the lid on for part of the cooking of the potatoes because it's going to help steam the potatoes and get them to cook faster. But I will take the lid off later on so that way I can get a good sear crunchiness on the potatoes. I'm deciding to add some more butter in, so it's another half a stick, so this is going to be a whole stick of butter. And you guys got to think, don't, you know, it's not too much butter because there is about 2 pounds of potatoes here. Okay, let's move on to getting our ground beef portion ready. So, I'm going to get ready and season my ground beef. Just using the same seasonings as I used for the potatoes. So we have garlic powder, minced onion. And you can use, real sliced up onion and stuff like that too. I'm going to try to get y'all a better angle for this. Okay, so here we go. Going to add some paprika. Sea salt. It's important that you put salt on your meat. It brings out the flavor. Okay, so here you see me turning on that front burner, but I'm changing my mind. I actually am going to turn that off and use the back burner. Go ahead and get the meat broken up. And I do like the meat to sit on one side for a little bit to get a good sear. Yeah, change my mind. Doing the back burner. Just because I wanted the two skillets separate from each other, like the potatoes and the meat. So it's easier for y'all to see when I'm doing my video here. Okay, so this is about ready to flip over. It's starting to get browned up. And as it cooks, I constantly going to be breaking up the meat here with my spatula. Okay, let's check back on these potatoes. That looks so good. Double take. So they're cooking up just like they should. And I just have these on about a medium heat. And see how that has the nice sear on the potato? That's how I want most of the potatoes to get. Okay, let's get back to our ground beef. So it's nice browned up. And we're going to go ahead and start adding our celery soup into our ground beef. Now, you might say, this is crazy, putting cream of celery into ground beef. And I know that some of these soups aren't exactly healthy for you, but this is a nice comfort food. It's very delicious. And if you don't really like the celery flavor, you could probably do this with a cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. Even though it's cream of chicken, it doesn't have a whole lot of chicken, in this soup. But it would still go good together with the beef. So I'm going to be putting 4 cans of the cream of celery in here. And I'm not going to add any water or milk because it's just going to mix up well with the beef. Okay, I'm just going to stir it up as I go. like to make sure I get everything out of the can. And this is so good, you guys. And I got this recipe from my mom-in-law and my grandmother-in-law who live in Pennsylvania, which I will be moving to soon. This is one of the dishes that they like to make. They like to make a lot of Pennsylvania Dutch stuff, and it's really good. Stuff I've never tried before. And I hope that you will try this recipe. Okay, so I believe that's going to be the last can there. So just get it stirred up really good with the beef. And then it's just going to be turned down to like a low simmer temperature until I can get the potatoes finished up. And then we put them in our tin pan. And then we're just going to put this mixture over top of our potatoes. So our potatoes look great. They're almost done. Yum. Okay, so now we've got to the point where our potatoes are completely finished. And then here's our ground beef and cream of celery soup. So we're going to get this loaded up and put in our pan. You guys know I like to use my tin pans because they keep the food hot for a while. So I'm going to scoop this into here and get ready to dump it. And don't worry, it's not going to fall and make a mess, even though I did lose grip of it for a second there. So there's our potatoes. We're just going to spread them out. Okay, and then we're just going to put that ground beef with the cream of celery over top. And let me tell you guys, this is delicious. It is a wonderful comfort food. It may not be the healthiest, but it sure is yummy. I thank you for watching, and I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe Mandy's Planet if you want to keep seeing more videos from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.